Excuse me, Mr. DJ.
Hey, check this out. We got a great show coming your way.
From the ECSI Sports Studios, the #1 sports information program in America, the Breakfast Bankroll, with your host, the sports broker, Jeff Dawson.
ECSI fans, do you want to revolutionize your sports investing habits? Allow me to tell you about WagerWire. WagerWire is an app that helps you become a superior bettor by allowing you to sync all of your sports books and track all of your bets in one place. See your current action, your betting history, and stats. You can also sign up for sports books and collect bonus offers. Follow them at WagerWire on X, as they're the best account on the platform. Head to the App Store or Play Store now and search WagerWire to download the app.
Good morning, sports fans from all around the globe. I am the host, Jeff Dawson, East Coast Sports Investors, and this is your Wednesday edition of the Breakfast Bankroll, January 17th, 2024. Just 2 weeks left in January, and we head on into February. Good friend and colleague. I call him the content king, the Beantown brawler himself, Julian Edlow, generally here on Thursday. Little scheduling conflict on my end, and he was gracious to join us in the studios today. Shout out to WagerWire, our new proud sponsor and partnership. If you have not downloaded the app, please run over to Google Play, download it. It's free. Get yourself accustomed, acclimated with it. Scroll down below, a lot of good sports books that you can partner with. Do some work with, some free wages, promos. We always talk to Julian at the end of the show. What does DraftKings have for you? Excuse me. In the promos and boost section. So when you're over there, tell them JD from ECSI sent you. So without further ado, let's bring him in himself. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Julian Edlow.
Good morning, Jeff. Let's get right into it.
Let's dig deep. It's Wednesday, a week ago. Bombshells breaking, mutual parting of the seas. Robert Kraft, Bill Belichick hugging it out at Gillette. Thoughts when you heard the news? Thoughts, actually on Thursday, of the press conference?
I mean, I don't think very mutual. I would say more on the Kraft side than the Belichick side of ending the relationship. Bill didn't step down, otherwise he wouldn't be getting paid. He's getting paid. So that shows you more on the Kraft side. I'm pretty torn on this. Like, on one hand, and I don't want to be torn. I just want to go all the way one way or all the way the other. I'm torn in the sense that if you're going to, I think, sure, you're going to move on from Belichick and go in a different direction and look to build in a new way. The thing is, you moved on from Belichick, who deserved to be fired as a GM and was whatever as a coach, but those two are tied. So if you're going to be, GMing at a level where you're trading up to draft Chad Ryland over Puka Nakuas of the world, then you should be fired. All to get rid of a kicker that's hitting like 90% of his kicks. You're moving up to take kickers. Anyway, if you're going to do that, I just want to see a new regime. I want to go a new direction, get some fresh new minds that are going to take a new outlook on who the quarterback should be, how they should build through the draft, how they should build through free agency, what pieces can stay, what pieces can go, etc. It looks like everything's just getting straight up run back. It's Mayo, who the players will respect. I like that the players like him. He's a players coach that has some of that Belichick philosophy, which I think can still work in a coaching manner. But this roster needs to get cleaned up. That's what I've been saying all year. It doesn't matter if you get one of the quarterbacks, a Caleb Williams, a Drake May, a Jaden Daniels, wait and take a Michael Penix or whatever. None of that matters if you bring back this offensive line and these pass catchers, specifically receivers. So if this is going to go right to Matt Groh and company because they've convinced the Crafts that, well, Bill was running this and taking some of the decisions out of our hands and we can do a better job. And it comes back and it looks the same with Mayo at head coach and Bill O'Brien at offensive coordinator and the same defensive staff, then what's changed? It's going to be another 4-win season and you're going to be picking in the top 5 again. So if you're going to keep everything the same, I don't have all that much of a problem of just letting Belichick stay and win 4 games again. And in 3 years, he'll have the win record or whatever. So I would have liked to see more change than it did. And maybe it just takes 1 year of the same old with these people to say, okay, now I got to reset again and try and make some changes. But the front office needs the biggest shakeup. The front office needs to be different decision makers. And we haven't seen that yet.
And I love your thought process. We need some new eyes in there. We need some guys that can evaluate talent. We need a shakeup upstairs. I 100% agree with you that, at some point they gave him too much power and the writing has been on the wall now. We always, Felger and Maz.
I wouldn't even say at some point they gave Bill too much power because he earned the power and he was doing a elite Hall of Fame level job as a general manager for a certain period of time. It's just somewhere along the line he lost the right to have that power, but he's Bill Belichick, so he maintained the power.
100%. And I was going with the draft situation. He has not had the best of luck in recent drafts. Never mind. I mean,